Hey guys, we're on our way to go swimming, and I want to ask Alfred a question. I know I'm putting him on the spot, but it's also because someone else asked me about a protein shake. And Alfred, answer this. I noticed that Connie is drinking. I got Alfred. He was drinking something right now.
Hello, everybody.
This is Guns. In case y'all don't know who Guns is, it's my sister's husband. Okay, Connie takes an isolate protein, and you take a regular whey protein, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. So why is Connie taking the isolate one? Just
So
a quick
she can
question.
absorb. Isolate means that it's according to the label, the manufacturer is supposed to be 99% pure. So all of it is absorbed. Whereas regular protein, you don't get all of it. All of it is not absorbed. You absorb a certain percentage of it, which is less than 99%, that's for sure. And
Let me get Connie's isolate so I can show you. Go ahead, keep talking.
is that isolate? I don't think that's isolate.
No.
Hers is over there, but it's just the same thing. It just
It looks just like this one, only you'll see that it'll say isolate, right?
right.
This is whey protein.
Yeah.
And hers will say isolate protein. And that's what the doctors want us to take. But I'm not sure. I was never really sure why they wanted us to take it. And since Alfred is all that in a bag of
it's pure.
chips.
It's pure, and you can absorb more of it. That's why, and that's why it's called isolate, because the protein has been all of the other things that are in protein, the protein mix, like the whey protein, the shakes and stuff like that. The other types of protein contain stuff like calories. Some contain calories and a few minerals and things. Whereas the isolate doesn't have any. It has less than 1 gram of carbohydrates. So it's just pure protein.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're on our way swimming. Connie right now is on the. Y'all want to see what Connie's doing? Let me show y'all what Connie's doing. Connie's doing. What are you doing, Connie?
Walking.
Is that all?
Nope, I do the jumpy little thingamajig, jogger,
And then the
a little
step
bit of
aerobics?
stepper. A little bit of stepper.
With what? With what? With weight. Yeah, baby. When I come back, I do the same thing. I'll get on that, and then I'll get on that, and I'll do the weights with everybody.
And it's cold in here.
Show everybody you can run. Come on. Give us some running. I love it when she runs, because before, remember, you couldn't do it. This is a non-scale victory, baby.
Baby!
Okay, guys, we're on. Alfred and I got to go. We're going to be late. Well, no, we're not going to be late. We just have a routine. We'll see you later. Say bye, Connie.
Adios!
We'll be right back. We're back from swimming. Can you tell? Have to take the chlorine off of me. But the question that someone posted was, she's pre-op. I read the question already, but I can't read it because now I'm on the iPad. But the question was, she wanted to know what good protein could she drink. So I answered that question with Alfred. But Alfred, there was another question that someone wanted to know. Is it good to continue the protein shakes even after you've lost your weight?
The answer to this question is this: it's not that complex. It's just you have to stick with the basic nutrition, which is protein, carbohydrates, fats. Okay, that's what our food consists of. So you got to have all of it. Now,
Okay, proteins are for what?
cell restructure, for your neurotransfer, your brain, and all that stuff. Keep your cells going.
Carbs are for what?
Carbs is for energy.
Okay, and fats are for?
Fat has energy too, and it helps to help with the metabolism of carbohydrates.
But we always suggest, and all the doctors have told us, that carbs need to just be at a limit. It's not good not to have any carbs when you're eating. But what were you telling me the other day about the carbs?
Carbs is fuel, okay? All the food that we eat is fuel. The basic is protein, that's first. That's what protein means, the first thing, because the cells consist mainly of protein, which is amino acids, okay? So you got to have your aminos to have good health. Then you got to have the carbohydrates is where your energy is going to come from. It's converted to sugars, and then it's converted to glucose, and that's what gets in the bloodstream, and that's what you use for your energy, okay? And then the fat also supply energy also. So you got two sources of energy there, plus a cell. The one that maintains the cell is the protein. So you need all of them, but in the correct amount.
Right.
Now, some recommend 1/3. No more than 1/3. And you got to be active too. Remember what I said, that food is fuel. Okay, it's not something to be. You can if you change your point of view about food and look at it as fuel, it's just like fueling up your vehicle. You got to have fuel in it to go to wherever you're going. Well, with food is supposed to be, you take in enough to maintain all your bodily function and everything, and then you think about what are you going to do that day. Are you going to expend a lot of energy?
Right.
If you're going to be very busy, then it's going to require a little bit more. But if you're not, then you don't require as much. You do require a good breakfast. A good breakfast is good because it can actually, if you fill your tank in the morning time, you don't have to keep refilling it throughout the day if you're not doing a lot. And then you don't put the same type of fuel in there, as the day wears on. So,
and I'm used to eating 3 meals a day, no snacking. That was told to me. I mean, every doctor's different. Some doctors say 3 meals and 2 snacks. What do you think about that?
Well, the research recommends that you have at least 5 or 6 meals a day. Small meals, but it's what they consist of. It's not just eating, but it's what you're eating. That's the main thing. Make sure you get your carbohydrates, your protein, carbohydrates, and fat. And then you can start to taper it off. You have to experiment with that. Everything needs to be 1/3. You need 1/3 protein, or a little bit more, 1/3 carb, and 1/3 fat. And make sure that your fats are not the saturated type, because you don't want the type of fat that's hard to be broken down and will just be stored in the adipose fat tissue.
And someone's going to ask me, I know, because of Alfred talking, people are going to ask, have you had gastric bypass? Have you had any weight loss surgery?
Who, me?
Yes.
No, I don't need to have it to have an opinion about it.
No.
I'm alive.
I'm asking because I know someone's gonna ask that. And how old are you, Mr. Alfred?
I'm 63.
He's 63 years old, and he's been doing bodybuilding and training and all that for how long?
Since I was in my 20s.
So, okay, guys, just wanted to introduce Alfred to you, Mr. Guns. If you hadn't met him, if you have, you know why I call him Guns.
Yeah, now the thing about the protein, you asked about protein.
Uh-huh.
You need, for a person who's had the bypass surgery, any bariatric surgery, you can't absorb as much food as you did before, especially with the bypass, because you don't have the stomach. The stomach is used for something else, like,
right.
Get some of the acid out to help you absorb, absorption of the food in the small intestine. So, you need a protein that's pure and it doesn't contain the fillers. When I say the fillers, I mean like carbohydrates and fats.
So the isolate is good, right?
Because if you eat meat, you can get protein out of meat and out of vegetables too. But it's not isolated. It's contained within the carbohydrates and the sugars and all that stuff. So you won't get as much as you would if you use a protein that's already been isolated. So that's why the isolate is so important, so that you can get more of it. I don't mean like, you get more pure protein versus only, instead of getting 1/10 of an ounce, you get an ounce. This is just an example, is that you get more of it. I don't mean like in size.
Yeah.
But you get
more percentage.
You get a quality.
Yeah.
Okay, you get more of a quality, not so much of it. And you get the quantity and the quality go together. Remember, the protein is amino acid. You need that, enzymes to keep yourself alive, to keep the cells healthy and everything. Okay.
So I hope
they can burn the fat.
I hope we answered your question. I've got to shorten this because it's already at 7 minutes. I'll see you when I see you. Say bye, Alfred. Say bye, Connie.
Bye.
Where you at? There you are. Say bye.
I'm in the kitchen.
She loves to cook in the dark. Crazy. Bye.